We're going to cover this. It's a full beaver moon tonight.
Full beaver.
So, in related full moon news.
Full moon news.
Today is the day in 1982 Creepshow, the original movie, was released in theaters.
Oh, nice. Wow.
So, 1982 today.
It's pretty neat.
It was released in theaters. And
The first one, right?
the first one, yeah.
We got to talk about that one. That is awesome.
What do we have to talk about?
What do you think about it? What you got about Creepshow, the original? Not the cool Shudder series, which is great,
Oh my
amazing.
God.
Really good.
What I mean,
It's so great.
like I said, man. Which
watched
show? I mean,
Well, what's your favorite story off of that?
Yeah, off the first movie, what's your favorite story out of it? What are you throwing out there?
you wouldn't want to know.
Because there's only like 4, so we definitely know which one it could be.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to know. Everybody has to buy it.
Oh my God, Gene.
Damn it, Gene.
I have.
You can't put us into this segue and then not go say.
You son of a bitch.
We just did a Jeff
The one where he
Goldblum
buries
one.
it in the sand, okay?
Yeah.
There.
Yeah,
Yeah, there it is. That's one. Yeah,
It's
it's buried in
done.
sand.
We never mention it again. It's a good movie. Watch it.
Yeah, put in your collection.
It's not a movie.
Watch the TV series.
It's not a movie.
sorry.
It's a trilogy.
I thought there were 4.
I think I thought it was just the 2 movies, then there's like a TV series.
No, there were 4 in the original trilogy.
No, there's more than that.
No, I'm just talking about movies. Like there's like the first Creepshow, which had 4 stories, and then the second one had 4 stories in it.
I'm talking about the first one with 4 stories.
And yeah.
See, my favorite movies is really anthologies like the Twilight Zone. I mean, I like the short stories.
But that was the TV show, not an anthology necessarily.
I see where you're going. You like the ABCs of Death, which has a bunch of little short stories in it, making up a whole movie.
Yeah.
That's what you like in anthology. Like, what else is like that? Other than Creepshow is the big one. I guess Tales from the Hood.
Oh yeah,
That was
that's
Trick or
a good
Treat.
one.
Trick or Treat.
No, because they all just melded together into one.
Yeah.
Which Trick
A lot like American Horror Story.
Not Trick or Treat with Gene Simmons.
What is
No.
different? No.
Tales of Halloween. That was a good one I recently watched. That was kind of neat. There was a bunch of little short stories in that. That was something you should check out if you get a chance. This kid gets blackmailed by the devil, essentially.
Masters
Honorable
of
mention
Masters of
to
Horror.
Masters of TV
what
series.
did you just
TV
say?
series. Well, like I said, American Horror Story.
To Trick or Treat with Gene Simmons and that guy with this guitar shooting laser beams.
Yeah, that movie is insanely.
That's
Never
just
seen it.
insane.
Ridiculous.
No, God, I have a copy all over.
It's okay. Like,
It's horrible.
It's
It's
but
so bad.
you can watch it and have a good
I haven't
time.
watched.
It's
all
totally
of
where they
it,
got the
but
thing from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
He's shooting
Oh,
guys with this laser beam guitar.
Yeah.
All right, and here's some more weird news. According to Bloody Disgusting, they had an exclusive information hit last week, so it's new to me. It'll probably be new to you. Apparently, Gary Barber's Spyglass Media Group is developing the next Scream
Oh.
for
reboots.
fuck's sake.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And Williamson is not writing the screenplay, but there you go.
I'm down for that.
Why do we need another Scream?
Yeah, it's a
Scream's
reboot.
Great. Like I mean,
Scream was great.
yeah.
I loved Scream,
I don't know.
actually.
I would like it to continue.
It's like, if you like horror movies, you get what they were
It's a
doing
good
there.
slasher flick.
But
I've got the mask. Do you want it?
I'm good on masks.
I have 20
Yeah.
bucks now.
$20.
No, we're good on masks.
Oh.
I'm not surprised. I'm surprised we don't own one. But yeah, no.
They had the TV show of that too.
Did they?
Yeah,
Really?
they had a Scream TV show, but the mask for Ghostface looked terrible. It looked so bad. It looked like a
Dollar General.
Are y'all going to do a
Clover Valley.
you should do an episode
Mask.
about where they compare the movies to the series that were spun off.
Yeah, definitely will.
yeah.
'Cause
That's a
it
good
just made me
idea.
think of Buffy the
That's
Vampire
fun.
Slayer, which is a far superior movie.
Oh, come on.
Really?
That was...
I love the show.
There's a
I
lot
was-
of.
I didn't watch that show. I didn't. I didn't.
Oh,
Well,
I
that's
still
your
love the
judgment.
movie too much.
Yeah.
The whole.
Yeah. That was a great one. That was a strong female lead.
That
so.
was
Yeah.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That was a great
Come on, Gene.
female
Gene.
lead.
Damn it,
in,
Gene.
In the
You're not allowed to bring your own booze, you weasel. 'Cause that's gonna be hard to edit out, you son of a bitch. Damn it.
You weren't even supposed to be having one during the show.
Yeah.
Cut off.
Because it's noisy. And then you get
I
more
named
quieting.
the damn thing. Or deep.
What, the beer?
Yeah. Natural light.
All right.
Oh, God.
Also news, Spyglass Media is also gonna redo Hellraiser.
Like the
not a
original
fan.
Hellraiser?
Yeah.
Frank?
Come
Yeah,
on,
no, I'm
man.
not a fan.
Yeah, they've got they're remaking
How
Hellraiser.
many remakes?
Yeah,
like,
with
how
David
many,
S.
how many
Goyer.
sequels were there to Hellraiser? Like 8?
8.
There was like,
There
eight,
was-
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
there's
8?
8. There was a solid 8.
We're
More
at
than that.
subspecies
There will be now.
Home Alone level
yeah.
of sequels
Sequels,
to a film that didn't need that many damn
I mean,
sequels.
Airbud had 16.
Did they really?
Really?
Yeah, there's like 16 Airbuds.
What about the
Jesus Christ, people
the
watch
other one with
anything.
Golden Retrievers?
That's
I don't
just-
even know what in the hell that is.
it's a dog that
It's about a
plays
dog who
sports.
plays basketball.
Dog that plays basketball. And there's
That's in
15
the world.
movies. Not TV shows,
So it makes you
movies.
feel better about Home Alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or,
Now I know
or
why.
Hellraiser.
I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Or
And I
subspecies.
feel better about myself on that one.
Yeah.
Buddies. Thank you all.
It depends.
Buddies.
Like,
Or buddies.
do you want? Is it going to be the original man that played Pinhead?
No.
I doubt it. It'd be cool if it was, but I'm pretty sure they'll get
But-
He
recast.
mentioned absolutely nothing about it I
Oh.
saw him like a few months ago at a con.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is like all brand new last week.
He's going to
Yeah.
be in
is
Charlotte.
new. News.
But surely he would have known
Yeah,
I
if he
think-
was going to be
if
in
he was
it.
going to be approached to be in it.
But he
Maybe.
could be
They, I
on
don't
the
know.
down low. I don't know.
Spyglass probably actually just bought this company a couple months ago, maybe tops.
Mm.
Are you going to watch it?
Oh yeah, I'll definitely watch it.
I'm going to watch it, but I'm not going to be happy about
If
it.
they-
It'll be a grudge watch. It'll be spite.
only-
It'll be anger. It'll be anger.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, let's see
Like,
this.
I'm going to use
see
this
this damn
term now
film.
every time I don't want
It's
to
like-
watch a remake of something.
It's like Frank better not be CGI.
But Leah, he's going to be in Charlotte. He's going to be in Charlotte, the real guy.
I know,
Yeah.
Doug Bradley. I've already seen him twice.
Oh, really? You got his autograph?
Mm-hmm.
The only way they would get me to go watch is if they still had Motorhead's Hellraiser.
Low
in
five.
it.
Oh, yeah. If they threw Motorhead
If they
in
threw
there.
Motorhead's Hellraiser in there again, I'll watch it. If somebody tells me it's at the end.
If they play Motorhead in the soundtrack.
Motorhead's
Yeah.
Hellraiser
Don't
song.
watch it. Okay.
Yeah.
Begrudgingly.
That's the only way, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be really mad if they put it in a bad point or something.
They'd get somebody to redo the Motorhead version.
Ooh, yeah, that
Like they get some poppy rock band to do it.
No, just quit that.
Out there.
You know
Let me
what's
stab
gonna
you in the
happen.
neck.
But you know, but you know that's how it always
It's gonna be like
happens.
freaking Ghost is gonna be covering our freaking
Oh, I-
Five
I
Finger
was-
Death Punch.
Look, if Ghost covers it, I'm cool.
So yeah, I threw that out there because he'd be
Stop.
on that.
Stop.
He'd be on that dig.
If Five Finger Death Punch didn't, but like Ghost did it, I'd be like, yes.
He'd be like My Dying Brides or something.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
No, hell no. What if
Some
they got
shit
they got
like
like some shitty band? I don't know.
My Chemical
Uh,
Romance are getting back to
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, they're gonna get My Chemical Romance to do Motorhead's Hellraiser.
So that means he's gonna just pop out and
Get to
fucking
hear
grab this
emo.
table and just punch each of us really fucking hard in the face.
might as well
I'm
just-
just
We'll
trying to
deserve
think,
it.
wasn't there one of the Romero movies for one of the many dead movies where they actually used Motorhead's Eat the Rich?
I think. Yeah, I wouldn't put
Didn't
past it.
they?
Yeah.
'Cause I remember that was like the highlight of the movie for me.
Yeah,
And I can't remember which one it was.
I don't
I can't
remember.
either.
Land of the Dead?
It could be Land of the Dead because they're killing the rich in that movie.
Yes!
Because all the rich
That
are
was
hauled up
good.
in the big skyscrapers.
Yes!
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
they were all going through there. That was kind of a highlight.
I mean,
You know, I mean, music can make it.
no, like I love
Oh,
like
yeah.
the soundtrack's like always a lot of it for me
Yes.
too. So
No.
And that's why Lost Boys will always get mentioned.
I was the one that always like bought all the movie soundtracks
Yes.
whenever they were hit. Like,
Absolutely. I think that's very important.
they don't do that anymore though.
Yeah.
No.
Sadly, they don't release the soundtracks no more.
Do they not?
Not that I'm aware of.
Who?
like just music for the movies anymore. Like, you know how you can get the soundtrack.
Yeah, you can buy them like Amazon and stuff, or wherever the
You can.
podcast services you can buy them.
Yeah.
But as a hard copy, it doesn't come too often.
Yeah,
It's not nearly like it was. It's all
Yeah, that's what I used to
it's
buy.
all the
hard
streaming
copies.
services now.
Yeah.
Or like the kids, when we were watching Stranger Things, are always like, "Mom, what's this song?" And of course, I always know what the song is because I was like one of those new vehicle kids. But yeah, I was like, "Hey, what's this?" That's Echo in the Button. You know,
I don't know. I'm torn right now, but when it comes out, if I see a trailer, we'll see.
What can you guys think of any other Dimension horror films? Like here's what this is the only reason this is even happening. The Scream, the Hellraiser thing, is because Lantern Entertainment bought all the film rights to all the Dimension films after Harvey Weinstein's fucking bullshit,
Oh.
and the company went into bankruptcy. So like Lantern Entertainment bought all the movies that were under Dimension.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why they sold the rights to like those to make a new Hellraiser and a new Scream reboot and whatever else frickin' Dimension did. Maybe Jay and Silent Bob Part 6, since that's a Dimension film, Miramax.
See, Woody would be the person to ask. He would know all the Dimension films.
Yeah, so that's why this is a
There-
possibility of happening.
Like, there's Hellraiser, Scream. I'm going through.
He's Googling up.
That's why we have the interwebs, guys, so we can.
exactly.
There actually was Halloween. Halloween's Dimension.
Oof. Yeah.
So I don't know if they can do that again.
Ooh, My Chemical Romance Halloween.
Oh no!
Stop.
Oh gosh,
Oof.
no, we don't need that, man.
All right,
Children of the
that's
Corn.
news to you and me. Our segment there. All right, let's get to this next section. What did we watch this week? And we'll start with the ladies. What did you watch this
Night
week?
Gundam.
Leah,
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
you watched this week.
Right.
The horror movie you watched this week was Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
No, that was a show. Movie-wise, I have no idea.
You had one job, damn it.
Oh, one job.
One job to watch
Look,
horror
well,
movies.
One job was my top 10. I did
Well-
that. And I read
And
that
you-
article you told me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that one. I want to cover that. I kind of want to cover that. I just don't know how to go because
What
it's too
do
assholes
you
printed.
want?
Did you? What was the last horror movie you watched then?
I
Yeah,
feel like it was Pumpkinhead on Halloween.
that's a long time.
Yeah,
It's good. It's a great film.
I love it.
scary.
Yeah.
I think the original Pumpkinhead is like it's pretty creepy.
As the monster effects are so good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, real effects.
The creepy old witch woman. Like, you know, she looks really scary in that movie.
That's a great one. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's Halloween.
What about you? What's the last movie you
The
watched,
last
Madeline?
horror movie I watched
Yeah.
was probably Train to Busan.
Oh, that's
No,
right.
Yeah.
that movie.
Yeah,
What
Right.
the hell is that?
that's what we watched.
What?
Son of a-
It's- Y'all watched it.
We
I
watched
did a
it
movie
together,
review
Jane.
2 weeks ago.
Where were you?
Oliver made me watch it on Halloween.
Zombie Train movie.
And it was
Ah.
it's Korean. The dad's taking
I watched
his daughter.
another damn cannibal movie there.
Train to
Half
Busan.
of it.
I'll
Is
correct
that?
my pronunciation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie is just that'll make you cry.
It's a pretty depressing movie. I talked about that.
But
yeah.
it was also like it's kind of hopeful there, and it's sad. It's
They build character in their
yeah, the
in their
character
movies.
development, like
Mhm.
way that people relate to each other when they're afraid. And then
there's
the
all the-
monster effects, and then
And then the real
the
monsters.
piles of zombies just
The fast zombies.
stumbling over each other. Fast zombies.
But they weren't even the real monsters. Those
Fast zombies.
those assholes that were.
Yeah, the assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean by the human aspect of it. But the fast zombies. What's up with the fast zombies?
They're creepy as shit, and the ones we don't
Dude, why
want.
can't we stay with slow zombies? Why can't that just be the standard?
The world dies if the fast zombies
There
come
should
out.
be like a standard.
Everybody's too lazy to run from
Right.
zombies.
Ramirez said zombies are slow. We should have stuck with that.
28 days later says no.
That was a different kind of zombie, though. They weren't undead. They were
But
just.
still,
They were
zombies
infected.
works
Yeah.
though. Like, say you think in Planet Terror, they weren't dead. They were just
True.
infected.
28 Days Later was also a very great film.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I love
Leah,
that
what
film.
about Zombie Z?
And
I ain't seen that one.
Don't know that one.
Z.
The one with Brad Pitt.
The one
Yeah.
with Brad Pitt.
Oh,
World War Z.
World War Z.
Hell yeah.
I didn't pay attention to it.
I didn't watch it.
It was on. Like technically, I watched it.
It was
but-
good. I liked it. It was that fast zombie whole
But
mob mentality zombie movie.
Okay.
The whole why it's going is good, and I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah.
Now, them zombies who would kill you.
well, all the zombies are gonna kill you, Gene.
Yeah.
Unless
all-
you're-
Eventually.
Except for those zombies, if you had if you were dying of cancer, you would not be killed by those zombies. Because they do not; those zombies didn't infect people that had cancer or were
That's-
like infected with
They
they had
weren't
another
good
disease.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that was strange. It was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
there was
I
this
don't,
whole.
I don't care if you was an athlete. These zombies would eat your ass.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
if you had like cancer,
That's the
terminal
easiest
cancer,
entry point.
Ass eating zombies.
yeah, shooting zombies. Yeah,
It's-
you're a fucking buzzard.
Have you ever seen a vulture?
What you said?
All right, guys.
That's
Yeah.
what they go
Yeah,
for. They
so-
blow
so-
your guts out of your ass.
So vultures are zombies.
No, I'm just saying
Zombie-like,
that's
I
an
guess.
easy
Well, yeah.
entry point to pull the guts out.
That's fair.
Yeah, but yeah, that was a great. That was one of the best scenes. Is like they had like they
Nature.
zombies that kept running by like this one
It's
person,
nature to
this
eat
random
ass.
person. It's just like, why the hell do they keep doing that? There's like this one person, and they all just like, and they just go around them and then just
That's-
continue.
That's
Yeah.
real crazy.
It was like then there was this old guy just hobbling along, and everybody else was getting eaten, and they just all divert around him. But apparently, the virus that they had could sense like sickness in the host, so they wouldn't go and try and infect it with that.
Wow, that's
Oh.
really yeah.
So it's just like, wow, that person lived, and eventually that's how they figure out whatever with the zombies.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It was a different take. I liked it.
I guess I need to watch that.
It was just but that scene where they split. It's like, wow, that's crazy. And it's just like,
Just like
Mass
a whole
zombies.
horde.
and then it's just like whoop, and just like around the kid. It's like
They-
sad
they-
because then you find out it's like, oh, that's depressing as fuck. What's with the kid?
Yeah.
It's like,
Sorry,
oh, that
yeah.
poor kid's dying of cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
They was climbing up buildings,
Well,
man.
yeah, they were like using each other to climb towers and climb over shit.
All right, what'd you watch, Gene?
Whatever Jens watched.
What?
You didn't watch Train to Busan because we just talked about it.
You watched that 2 weeks ago.
And then you just don't remember saying it.
I'm gonna let Leah take over my spot. 'cause
I already
Yeah,
said
she
mine.
did.
She already
Yeah.
did.
You watched a horror movie this week.
What'd you watch? What'd you watch?
I watched half a movie.
All right, what was
Okay.
And it's horrible.
it? Well, all of their every movie you watch is horrible. All right, what was it? What was the movie?
It'll come to you.
So you're,
All right, he'll interrupt the next person's segment, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with Clayton. What did you watch? Because I just drew a blank. Son of a bitch. What did you watch this week, Clayton?
I watched Doctor Sleep.
Lucky. Did you?
Yeah, I watched Doctor Sleep
Was it good?
last Thursday. It was amazing. Like it pulled me in. It pulled me in right from the start, and it kept me there like the whole time. It never let up, man. I was into it the full
Ewan McGregor didn't
2
break
hours
into
and
song.
whatever. Do what?
I said Ewan McGregor didn't break into song.
Oh no, hell no! But
Good.
he can break your heart though in that movie. Like he's definitely the right man for the job in that movie. So definitely go watch him save people like the Kenobi he is. You know, like I mean, it's just a great sequel to the original Stanley Kubrick Shining, and it plays on that quite a bit. Like the original, like it does a lot of play off of that film, and it brings it into the sequel, and it explains more about what was going on beyond just the Overlook Hotel, and there was definitely things outside, more threats outside that were threats to Danny and people with the Shining, like and that comes full circle in this movie, and you definitely got to check it out as soon as you can.
I've heard that
Yeah, definitely.
Stephen King actually hated that rendition, that movie.
He hates Stanley Kubrick's version.
He hates Stanley
Yes,
Kubrick's version
but
of his movie. of his book.
Yes, but he said Doctor Sleep redeemed Stanley Kubrick's
But
version.
it was so good.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't. But the only reason he didn't like.
But Stephen
Kubrick's
King and I
version-
don't agree on a lot of things.
He doesn't agree with a lot of people. On it.
I disagree with him in a lot of things.
He just didn't like how.
like editing.
He just didn't like how he interpreted Jack like as being already crazy. He's supposed to be a good dad and spiral into madness.
Okay.
And then, but what it was interpreted like it was implied that he was already crazy, like as they were.
And he was already.
Yeah, he was
abusive.
already there and alcoholic and just getting there.
And had
Yeah,
broken his
Yeah.
kids'
yeah,
bones.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And he didn't like that he didn't play on the paranormal aspect of his story. Like he wanted it's supposed to be like a ghost story. And he felt like it wasn't put in there as much as he'd like. But he said this, but Dr. Sleep, he said redeems Kubrick's version because it plays off of that. And so I think so too. But
Well,
I mean,
that's
I think they go
interesting.
together.
That's pretty
Well, I
smart.
can't read Stephen King.
Yeah.
Said my life.
So you're set for this movie then, because you
Yeah.
don't have to read this crappy book.
I,
watching some good
I
movies.
liked what Stanley Kubrick was conveying, and I'm sorry if that isn't what Stephen King was conveying, but let somebody else edit your books, and then I'll be able to read them and get what you're saying. What?
You'll get what he's
Y'all all
saying.
tried to read his books, right? It's
You just go watch Dr. Sleep and you'll be alright.
difficult.
Yeah.
It'll
You got anything, Gene? What'd you watch?
Man, I've watched every horror film known to man.
What'd you watch this week?
This week.
I'm gonna leave it to Leah.
She already
Again?
did
We
her
already did
segment,
that.
and this is a replay of. Are we? Is this Groundhog? Is he Groundhog?
This is the
He's Groundhog.
Twilight Zone.
Wait.
He's Groundhog Day.
Yes,
That's that
I'll
little
tell
son of
you,
a-
like I said, I've already told you the Twilight Zone.
Except for
What's on?
he's not cool enough to be Bill Murray.
I got you, baby.
Leah, take it
That's
away.
background.
She's already done her segment. All right, so again,
Mike, what did you watch this
Yeah.
week?
yeah, I watched.
Come on, help me out, eh? Son.
I took the boys and I went
right.
and watched Zombieland 2 finally,
Nice.
and that was amazing. From the
Yeah.
opening credits to the ending, just that's awesome. That's a sequel worth every bit as much as the first one.
Because the trailers were not doing it for me.
Now the
The
trailers,
were not drawing me
the
in.
trailers missed a lot, but
I liked Zombieland a lot.
Look,
I think
have
you're gonna
to say,
dig the second one because it's fantastic.
Just the
It's
opening credits is what did it for me.
yeah, as soon as that started, they started just the same way as they started the other
Yeah,
one. It's like, all right,
exactly.
it's a Metallica song, let's go.
It's a
And it's
different
just like,
Metallica
yes.
song. Yeah, but that just made the movie right there. I was
It
like,
was
I don't care what
Um,
happens after this. I'm sold.
It's like I got my price of admission just in the
Yeah.
first damn 3 minutes.
Yeah,
It's like
it-
seeing Woody Harrelson with the American freaking president's flag flinging something.
Yeah.
That was like, all right, I'm just this is
uh,
anything else from here is all right with me. I don't care.
nothing better than killing zombies to Metallica.
Yeah,
That's
it was
pretty much it.
so good. And
Or Motorhead.
get to look at the
Ooh.
sad state of Graceland. That was depressing.
Oh.
Having gone there twice now, it's like, oh, it's like,
Aw.
yeah, that's sad. But that's nothing
Well,
lasts forever.
I look at it this way. Watch the original Twilight Zone and look at the look at the damn rip-offs
You're
and the movies.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
it
this
pisses me
it
off.
just goes with the system. You just roll with it,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
You know?
Yeah, I love Rod Serling.
So-
Yeah, Rod Serling was great,
Yeah.
and then we're quiet. Awkward, fucking quiet.
Yeah. So is that the movie you watched this week, Twilight Zone?
I fucking watched a million of them.
All right, so you watched the first Twilight Zone
1
movie.
million movies. in 1 week.
He watched a million. Yeah, he's a time traveler, Gene.
Yeah, Gene's like
He's something different.
he's like Buck Rogers.
I'm thinking of Flesh Gordon.
You should say flash.
Nope.
Oh, no.
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 Nope, I
man.
did not. Yep, that's Gene. He watched Twilight Zone all week. It was great.
He spirals through
Well, thanks
space.
a lot, girl.
Oh man, that's just awful.
Well, damn it, man. I'll remember it's on the next song called Conquest.
All right, let's see. Don't cover that.
Horrible.
All right, so like I tasked you all with like reading an article, and Leah read it. Now, did you read the Mary Sue article?
Assuming it's the correct article.
The Mary Sue article about the importance of horror movies to children.
No, I did not.
Did
you send me
I didn't
that?
get
I
it.
did.
Did you
I think
send
I
it
did.
to me?
I mentioned it.
I think you
you
probably did, but I didn't remember.
Anyway. All right, so there was this
horror movies for children.
the importance of watching horror movies for children with children.
Does that have any similarities with reading, horror literature for children? Because I could probably read.
Nah, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna go for horror movies. I'm not gonna go into books. We don't do books here.
We don't.
This is a different. I guess this is a different perspective. It's like
because they realize
women
the
enjoy
monsters
reading
are
more than
real
we
and
do.
They realize
Weird.
that they can be
It's-
defeated.
Well,
No, I like to read.
it's not weird. That's just why they're more intelligent. They read more than we do.
That's fair too.
But I
Anyway.
like to read different things, like knives and stuff.
Do you read Knives, Gene?
Yeah, knives and guns.
Yeah. What did they say?
Okay.
Is there a horror story in each one?
Is this like reading tea leaves?
This is kind of like reading tea leaves.
Yeah, it is.
That's how I picture it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is why there's no
I
pregame
read
or actual
stories
game for Gene
much
anymore. I think
Yeah.
Gene doesn't get
He's disqualified.
disqualified from the booze from here.
Ah, shit. I used to be the most professional, eh?
What did you even just say there?
What did you just say?
Okay.
He said he's got to be the most professional.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that
Mike.
what you said?
He told Mike that he's got to be the most professional, not Gene.
Yeah,
I thought he
he's
said I used to read knives professionally.
No, not that. No.
Oh, dude.
got-
He might have said that actually.
I've went to the past and have said that.
I don't.
Leah,
If that's a thing
Yeah.
you can do, I want to know how to do it.
Leah, hook me up.
I'm sorry, Lee. That segment must have just got killed. Hey, guys, have you guys got any opinions on children watching horror movies?
I don't speak rough branch. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Don't be racist.
No, my bad.
I have no idea what that even means. I have no idea what he's saying. All right, what about you, Jen? What do you think? Children watching horror movies. How does that roll with you? You think little kids should? Think little kids should be
I did.
shielded from it?
Well, I did.
He turned out great.
I think we all did.
No.
Well,
no, I didn't.
we okay. You didn't. There's another kid here today in this house that didn't. So it's
Yeah.
interesting. He's doing fine too. So I guess
I
that's,
didn't watch horror movies growing up. My dad wasn't a big horror movie fan. My brother, who's in the other room, would not let me watch horror movies if he thought they were too scary for me.
Wow.
So I remember the scariest movie I ever saw at 8 years old being, everybody's going to make fun of me, Invaders from Mars.
No.
That
was a
movie
good one.
traumatized me.
That's the part we laugh about, but
it's
fun.
Years
But you're a little kid.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't until I was a teenager and I could watch whatever I wanted.
We all-
Sneaky way.
We all have that movie that we first saw that kind of.
I think the
Scared the
first
shit out
the
of us.
first scary movie I ever saw was Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Mhm.
Like old 1960s.
That's a old movie.
That movie scared me. But at the same time, while I wasn't allowed to watch horror movies, I was allowed to watch the Twin Peaks series when it was on the air and I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Because my dad knew those guys who were making that, and it was cool. But that movie gave me, or that TV series gave me nightmares. The movie was crap, but the TV series, that shit was terrifying.
I didn't see it until I was an adult.
And it's still terrifying,
oh my god!
right?
I will never do it again.
It's
And it's
great.
terrifying because I watched that
Twin Peaks
like
series.
when it was on the air, and
I've
I
never
was like
seen
10,
Twin
11,
Peaks.
12 years old. Y'all never watched Twin Peaks?
I've
the
never
series?
watched Twin Peaks.
Never.
Oh, well,
I'll probably
do
start.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that. That shit scared the shit out of me.
Okay.
It was horrible because I mean it has all of these things. And there's murder and there's child abuse and there's demons and then there's all this other weird supernatural shit going on.
Is it all different stories or is it like the same?
No, it's all the same story based around this teenage girl who gets murdered in this town. They find her body wrapped up in plastic and they're
Okay.
trying to figure out what happened to her.
Okay.
That
I
is the
thought-
simplest explanation.
That just
It is
exactly wraps it up.
Beyond.
How many
fucked up.
seasons?
It's
are-
beyond
how-
Pick up.
Two?
Two
Two.
seasons originally.
what did it air on? Like,
Like NBC, I think, maybe.
Just this is recent.
No,
Yeah,
this was like in the
1989.
80s.
I said it was 10.
Oh yeah. That's right.
yeah. So it was like David Lynch. Just
Yeah, okay.
David
madness.
Lynch directed it. So if you've ever seen any of David Lynch's films, which are all wackadoo, this was like the series version. Somebody gave him license to do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to check that out.
yeah. I've got like both boxes. I've got both seasons on DVD.
Okay.
It's great stuff.
I think
I've never seen it.
No, dude, it was just. Whew.
So,
Think-
but I mean, that being said, do you think kids should watch?
Do I think kids
Horror.
should watch horror movies if they want to?
Yeah.
Yes, I think that kids should, within reason, and I mean, edit for your kids what you want to edit. If you have children, like, a lot of horror movies have a lot of, rapey bits and stuff and sexy bits that I don't like my kids to see. That I think they usually just kind of, I don't want to say that anyway. They look the other way, and some of the gore and violence. Well, I mean, what is that going to do?
Yeah.
I think that the idea behind horror movies, which it is for all of us, is that it's kind of empowering in the end to go, yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff out there, and it can be defeated.
Yeah. That's a good way to think about it.
I agree.
That's the way I think about it, and it's kind of a reprieve from the actual horror and violence in the real world.
Okay.
Which
That seems true.
Yeah.
kids
that's
pick
good.
up on.
Yeah, definitely. Leah?
I can only speak from, my experience as a child and then now as a parent, but when I was a kid, I wasn't really allowed to watch horror movies, but I tried to anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, I want to say, I guess I turned out fine. And my son was allowed to watch anything, unfortunately, because his father will let him watch anything, because Woody was raised on horror movies too, and he turned out actually fine. And
Yeah.
so he let Ed watch whatever he wanted. Zombies were really his thing when he was very little. We would go to cemeteries, and Ed would be like, the zombies are coming!
Oh,
And he
wow.
would pretend to shoot zombies all over the place, and it was great.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
That's
now
fun.
he's 12 years old and has some anxiety issues that I don't think they stem from watching horror movies,
No.
but he has told me recently that horror movies are exacerbating his anxiety. He can't handle scary movies anymore, which is kind of heartbreaking because he
Yeah.
loves them.
Because he loves them.
Right.
So maybe with a little more comedy to it or something.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel about horror movies. I'm more drawn to ones with a lot of comedy.
Same.
You let him watch Lake Placid.
He would die of boredom.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Clayton?
Well, I think that kids should be able to watch whatever they want to watch. I guess as a parent, you got to watch. You kind of monitor, like Madeline was saying. There are some pretty messed up ones out there. I guess you can kind of monitor what they watch. You don't want them to be exposed to something. They want to pick up with. Like some have pretty bad language in them. We don't want your kids the same, but a lot of them have it.
My kids use bad language.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't know. I think everybody's their own person. I guess they're going to see whatever they want eventually if they want to. But, if they want to watch it, I would be fine with it as a parent. I would just be like, I don't have kids myself, but I would probably let my kids watch horror. Because growing up on it, I was allowed to watch whatever I wanted, right? As long as I could handle it.
Yeah.
That was all. And I had the okay. But I'd be okay with it, and as long as they're going to become who they become. It's not like a horror movie's going to sway them one way or another to be something,
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say why
Although
not.
I've had kids, bring up to me, kids who had bad backgrounds, like a rough upbringing, and young kids say, well, this is what happened to Leatherface. And my response is, okay,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
one outcome.
There.
Yeah.
That's one outcome of having, like crappy parents and whatever. But there's other outcomes as well. I mean, there are people who were abused as children. There's that book, A Child Called It, where it's an autobiography. And the guy was locked in the closet his whole life and treated like a monster by his family, and grew up and got out and was rescued and ended up being an advocate for children. So sometimes when kids say things like that to me, and I've had a particularly bad life, but that isn't. You don't have to be Leatherface,
Well, you think about it, like Leatherface was kind of that kid anyway. He was kept locked away, and, so.
Exactly. That was. So when a kid comes up to you like 5 or 6 years old and says, "Well, this is what happened to Leatherface," and then you're looking at his parents going, "Oh no, but love. This isn't. That isn't the be all end all. That isn't the only outcome. There's other real life outcomes."
It's like, you don't have to grow up to be Leatherface, kids.
You don't have to grow up to be Leatherface.
You can be whatever you want.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think the important thing as a parent, especially if it's a thought-provoking horror movie or any, no matter actually what you're watching with your children, talk about it with them.
Yeah, see what their thoughts are.
Talk about it with them. Have the conversation about what they just saw. Make sure that they're getting all the information, that they're
see how they're processing it.
Processing it, exactly, because different kids are going to process things different ways, and different kids are going to draw different things from it. But ultimately, I like whatever it is, as long as you're being the parents and you're in there and you're talking to your kids, and we have intelligent people that we're raising. They can get it, But I mean, the Grimm brothers have been around for ages, right? And some of that shit's pretty damn scary.
Yeah.
The Robert Bride,
Yeah.
that shit scared the crap out of me as a kid. So I mean, yeah.
I think there's a lot of kids out there that grew up and got rubber brides. Not from the scary aspect. Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you should just kind of let your kids watch things. You're going to definitely shield your children from, like, crazy crap that you wouldn't really want to watch.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to let my kids ever watch Faces of Death. It's like, no,
Right.
that. You can't watch that shit. You're not going to watch a snuff film, so fuck that
I'm
either.
Watch Perfect Blue.
You're not going to probably go and watch American freaking Psycho until you're in your 20s. If you want to watch it then, that's on you. But I'm not going to let you watch that generally, because it's just like, it's a little too psychological. You're not going to get to sit there and watch Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that type film. Like, you've got to shield your kids from stuff, but that doesn't mean like they're not going to see it without you being there. But
Right.
I think you could kind of like put it in like age groups. Like as they get older, you can watch this category and you can keep going up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, we do.
It's just it's monitoring that.
All my siblings' children cannot handle scary movies whatsoever, and they hate coming to my house because of all the horror movie memorabilia all over the house and stuff like that. Like, they're all such weenies. But now, I'm the one with the child in therapy. So it's like, who was right here? I don't know. But
I think I've seen so much horror that my mind's not shot, but like I think nothing really surprising to me anymore. Like I just watch it just for the sheer enjoyment of. Like, I like these movies. They're probably not going to scare me, but I watch them just because I want to find one that's, like, really creeps me out. Sometimes they creep me out. That's as far as it goes now. It doesn't really, like, it's like, oh, that one scared the shit out of me. Like, that doesn't happen.
I got scared by Crawl after.
I haven't seen that.
Intense. I wasn't scared, but I was like,
I hate Florida and everything about it. I'm never going down south.
I just couldn't understand how those two people could take so much freaking damage and still be alive. Like, my Dungeons and Dragons brain was just like, no, they are out of hit points, motherfuckers. Like, they should be dead.
Quentin Tarantino said that was his favorite film of the year.
I believe it.
Yeah, that was a freaking jump scare, freaking orgy.
Yeah,
I gotta watch it.
I get scared by movies that
I don't like alligators
even
anymore.
Scare other people.
Yeah, I get
that aren't
scared
even
by
horror
stuff
movies.
like that, but horror movies, I get disturbed, and that's one
Yeah.
thing. Or I just get grossed out and turn it off. I don't like the. I'm not a big fan of slasher movies, and I'm definitely not a fan at all of like the torture porn movies.
I don't like torture porn either, just because it's a little mind numbing, I guess.
Yeah, it's just kind of like.
Which you think
gross.
slasher movies would also be mind numbing, and I'm sure some people find them that way. But I love horror movies, but like I can't watch The Dark Crystal. I'm terrified of The Wizard of Oz and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Like terrified.
When I was little, I used to be terrified by the Oompa Loompas.
Yes.
Like they used to scare me, make me mind, like saying Oompa Loompas were gonna come get me. I was scared as shit. Like the first time I seen them,
Yes.
they
So
scared
there you
the
go.
shit.
Should you
out
let
of me.
your kids watch?
Yeah,
The
let them watch this
Charlie and the
stuff.
Chocolate
Yeah,
Factory?
they might traumatize them too. I was.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's weird.
It was just I don't know. I was
A
always
lot
scared
of
of
kids-
midgets.
That makes sense, though, yeah.
A
So.
lot of kids were traumatized
Those
by
are
the
creepy ass
labyrinth.
characters.
Never
Yeah.
Ending
It's fucking
Story.
freaky.
Well, Chucky, like traumatized me when I was little too. Like I didn't like the idea of a damn toy coming to life trying to kill me. So
The whole
That almost made it to my list.
Yeah,
Child's
so-
Play.
Child's Play.
All of
So
them.
bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad, but so good.
But see, like now I'm older. I'm like I know what it's about, and it doesn't scare me now. But back when I was little, I was like,
It's about a doll.
I would
that's
start crying.
possessed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's I was.
How is
I
that
wanted-
not less scary?
I don't know. It's less scary.
Or how
these
is it
days.
less?
Because like I understand when I was a kid, like it's like how is a dog gonna have the power to hold me down? Like it were. I mean, it is possessed, but was it gonna hold me down without me just throwing it to the side or something like that? And how is it? I don't know. There was just some things that didn't make sense. But
You just couldn't suspend the
well, I'm not
disbelief.
gonna sit here and say that if I saw a damn doll come walking in here and try to murder me, that's not gonna be a scary damn thing that's
Yeah.
happening. So, I mean.
Yeah, if demonic toys start coming after me, it's like,
yeah,
oh, shit.
yeah.
Same with Puppet Master. With
Yeah.
the
Oh,
tiny
yeah.
little guys.
yeah.
If it happens like literally right in front of me, sure, I'm gonna be like, "Holy shit, that's fucking scary."
Yeah.
But as a
Holy
movie,
shit,
no.
You just stab me in my Achilles tendon with
Yeah.
a knife the size of a soda.
It's like that would be fucking the worst case scenario. It's like you just cut my ankle, I'm falling down, and I'm pissed.
Yeah. And now I'm crawling, and I can't stop you from getting it.
It's like you slashed both my
Yeah.
ankles. I'm really, really not scared of you, but I'm really angry that there's nothing I can do
I'm
about it.
actually
Well-
terrified I will not be able to stand.
When he made the voodoo doll of that guy, that was really scary. He just started stabbing the voodoo doll and killing him with it, breaking his legs. Like I was like,
Oh.
that was real for me. I didn't want that to happen.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty scary as a kid.
Yeah.
There were some things I
Those
wish
movies
I.
scare kids.
Yeah, I wish I didn't watch as a kid, but I did. And and as a kid, I remember thinking, "That's like."
Why are they making movies that are intended to just scare kids?
Yeah. It's like, who likes this stuff? And then I was like, I do. As I grow up.
It's like, yeah, I'm into that. All right, let's do some quick questions. Get ready for our wrap up. Oh, because I should have done this at the beginning, but I didn't.
How do you think I'll mix up?
And quick questions. Here we go. Leah, you're up. Baseball bat, chainsaw, axe, or pistol 6-shooter. Something's
I can swing an axe.
going wrong. Which one do you grab?
Axe.
Axe.
I have one hanging on my door.
That.
Bat.
What were they doing?
We got a baseball bat, chainsaw, axe, and a 6-shooter pistol.
Oh, I'll take the pistol.
All
I
right.
got 6 shots. How
That's
many
a-
shots in my back got?
Save one for myself.
Yeah, pistol. I'd probably go with pistol. Just I can't wield the pistol and
Yeah.
be like totally
You
pointless.
but when you run out of bullets, you get the pistol whip.
Yeah, it's like a blood, but that's a real close
You
combat kind of
You
deal.
pistol whip a werewolf.
Yeah.
What's that for you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like really the pistol. Yeah, with the bullet, it's like all right, I can stick my damn fucking silver cross from my freaking Jersey Shore on that bullet and kill that
Shoot
fucking
it out.
werewolf.
Ah!
It's like yes, I got that werewolf dead, motherfuckers.
Oh man.
Yes.
That's great.
So like I would have to have the pistol just to stop the werewolves,
I can't
and
make
that's
the
the reason.
It was a grenade
Because-
reference.
The grenade
We're all
reference.
talking about it.
You gotta jump on.
Because
the
a
grenade.
baseball bat ain't stopping a werewolf. We've seen that in.
What if it's like
Ugh.
the Jersey Shore Dracula? The grenades are the werewolves.
That's pretty awful.
It's going places.
Next question.
Just note
Going
that
on.
down
I mean,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, put that in the book. Favorite Universal monster? Go. Clayton.
Universal monster.
Universal monster, the classic black and white.
Legacy monster.
The creature.
Creature. Good one.
Frankenstein's monster.
Same, actually.
Really? Yeah, I'm a creature. I love the creature.
Oh.
It's cool. Swimming. All that.
I mean, I'm done with Dracula.
But Jersey's not done with you.
Not yet.
All right.
Coming soon.
Let's go a little bit deeper. Favorite, most significant British horror movie? Madeline.
We talked about this. The only reason I'm saying it because it's the only one I can think of is 28 Days Later,
Ooh.
which was pretty significant to me.
Clayton.
You know, I'm sure what British horror movies I've watched. I've watched a lot of horror movies, so I don't know what's
Not
British.
a lot of them are British.
Yeah, but see, that's what I mean. It's like I don't know if I have watched one or not. Like that's
The accents
I
that
have
give it away?
I have seen. I mean, that's probably fair. I've seen 28 Days Later, but I mean, I don't know how many there are out there that are available to me in America. I don't go searching for a foreign movie
Oh, okay.
to watch like that.
Did you watch any of the old Hammer films?
Yeah.
Hammer.
Hammer.
Wicker
Fit-
Man. Little Wicker Man.
No.
Wicker Man?
Oh,
no,
Wicker Man,
not
I've-
the Nick Cage.
I haven't seen Wicker Man. No.
Yeah, the Christopher Lee one.
Okay.
I mean, I'm educating here.
All right,
I
so-
could watch the.
Yeah, you'll have to re-listen to this
The
one.
Hammer film.
Yeah, any of the British, all
I
the
couldn't
Hammer
pick the Hammer
films.
film. That was just the first one that popped in my mind.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
isn't American Werewolf in London one too?
There you go.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, so
That's
that's
a fantastic
Ha!
movie. What do you mean
Yeah.
fair?
It's the only one I could think of.
yeah, like that's one. Like I have seen
Yeah.
that one. That was great.
That's pretty great.
All right, on to you, Leah. What do you got?
He fucking stole it! On the spot doesn't work for me, so I will call you tomorrow and be like, no, it was this.
No, but this is live. So she went with American Werewolf in London,
Oh, wow.
and he kind of roundabout got there, but
Is
he
it?
did really.
What was
just fine.
yours?
Mine was the Static Rights of Dracula. I love all those the blood, the pink blood.
Throw something at him.
I will freaking. All right.
Hellraiser's British.
No,
No, yes, they were.
Yeah.
They were made by a British dude.
Yeah.
but they were set in the United States.
It's okay, but it
True.
was British.
That's true.
They met in...
Tale of a Vampire starring Julian Sands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only because I had this big, massive crush on Julian Sands when I was in high school.
Same. Warlock.
Right?
Terrible.
Did you watch Tale of a Vampire?
Uh,
Pretty trash.
Yeesh, pretty trash. Okay. Last quick question.
No.
No, I'm not gonna go with that one.
oh.
Yeah, quick question. Zombie plague or meteorite that finally destroys humanity?
Meteorite.
Meteorite.
Zombie plague, man.
Zombie plague
I mean,
leaves
it could be 6
survivors.
of one, half a dozen of the other.
Do what?
Yeah,
Zombie plague might leave survivors. Herd immunity and whatnot.
I'm just saying. There
But
could
wait,
be a
what's
segue, meteorite,
What's the
zombie
question?
plague?
Like, which way would you rather? The world?
Which one would actually destroy humanity?
I would actually destroy humanity. I mean, probably the meteorite, but zombie sounds cool.
I think because I was gonna go with the zombie because after that you're back to hunter gatherer nothing again.
Yeah.
You're not
And it
really.
would be a much slower death.
Capitalism.
Yeah, you could. You're not capitalist anymore.
Yeah, well, it's already here.
All right, our last question is
Sorry.
Kong or Godzilla versus.
Geno!
Godzilla.
I'm gonna say Kong.
I don't think Godzilla's gonna kick his ass.
I'm going Kong, man.
Stick with Kong.
That's good. I can
I
respect
wish for a
that.
fair fight.
I hope that happens. Hope he stands out.
Well-
Hopefully they just become friends and fight.
They become friends and start destroying the world.
They're like, you know what? We're on the same team. Y'all are
Alright,
losers.
I need a female perspective on this one last question though. It hit me. So is Chewbacca a Bigfoot?
Well, yeah, what do you...
No, because Bigfoot is on Earth and Chewbacca's from a different planet.
All right,
In a
well,
galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
A long, long time ago.
what is Chewbacca actually?
He's a Wookiee.
Thank you. Which is an alien species.
Which is a Bigfoot.
But
Not a big-
theory,
Wait, if Wookiees came to Earth?
a genuine theory that Sasquatch and Bigfoot are actually extra-dimensional creatures, and they only...
That's why we never see them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So maybe they are Wookiees.
Could be.
That's some stranger shit
Or
there.
might be
maybe,
onto
maybe
something.
they're kissing cousins.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's probably true too.
So there's no real
That's
definitive answer
years
to that
of
one.
inbreeding.
But good. Good. I've got nothing.
Oh god.
Oh man. All right. All right. What did we learn this week? Let's hit it. What did you learn this week? Random anything.
That I need to watch more classics.
I can agree with that.
She stole it.
What did you learn this week, man?
About horror movies?
In general, anything at all.
Let's stick with horror movies so I don't get off topic. There's a lot of foreign horror movies that I should watch. Not English. Mostly Italian.
Very cool.
And Asian. Yeah.
Go, Clay.
I
What did you learn
learned
this
that
week?
you can't roller skate in a buffalo herd.
That's good to know.
No, I mean I learned that, like she said, like I need to watch a lot more horror movies, like a lot of the old school stuff, really.
Like everything on Madeline's list.
Yeah, like
Like,
everything
what
on
is
her.
that?
Yeah. Well, the first one I want to check out is the Hunter. What is it?
Night of the Hunter.
Night of the
Yeah.
Hunter. Yeah, that's the
You've
one.
seen
I
Night
want.
of the Living Dead.
That's not. No, I've seen that.
Yeah, he's just thinking Night of the Hunter.
No,
That's
like
what he
some
needs
of
to
these,
see.
yeah, some of y'all's foreign horror taste. Like I need to watch, delve into some of that. You know.
Yes, good. What I learned this week was that the Peanut Bar Solution is coming to Blu-ray and DVD next month, and I've got to go get a copy
What
at
is
Orbit. The Peanut Bar Solution was this Canadian kind of children's horror movie kind of thing.
Sorry.
Yo, Liberace, keep it down out there. You fucking walleye. Yeah.
It was
Anyway.
a kid's horror movie
Oh.
from back in the day, like when I was a kid.
Yeah, basically this kid like runs into this abandoned house and runs into the fright, which scares him so bad the next day all of his hair falls out.
Oh wow.
And then like he's just like getting made fun of, he's all sad, try getting wigs, and
Yeah.
eventually like he gets visited by some ghosts. The ghosts give him a recipe of the peanut butter solution. But he's only got to put a little bit on and it'll grow his hair back.
Gee.
But he doesn't, and he slathers it on like an idiot,
Yeah.
and it starts just growing ridiculous.
Oh,
So
no.
he like becomes like cousin it.
He eventually kind of comes like cousin
My
it.
cousin it, yeah.
Yeah.
Too loud. It's a background noise. Beyond the background noise that's happening right now. Fucking-
Technical difficulties.
Situation.
yeah, give him the situation.
The situation.
The situation. The situation. Right there. Beyond the situation happening out there.
Oh
fucking-
my god, it's a Twilight Zone here.
This is pretty bad. That's pretty good. Yeah, so that's coming out. Severin Films has gotten the rights to a ton of other films, and they're going to start releasing all the crazy old name stuff like that. They're going to release that, the Tales of something horror maybe from that same genre. So it's a bunch of Canadian kids horror movies, and they're going to do a special line of those. But they're the kind of people who are going to re-release like Night of the Creeps on Blu-ray and like all these weird zombie flicks that
Was
me and him
that
watch.
Canadian?
No,
I didn't think
but the
so.
first two were.
Did you watch Scary Stories?
Yes, I did.
We need to get that and watch that one week too.
Yeah, and you told me Crepitus was out.
Crepitus did come out on the 1st, and you can rent it now.
Yeah,
Can't buy it, but you can rent it.
yeah. So that's Mosley.
Yeah, Bill Moseley is his version, not like his version of Pennywise, but just another kind of scary clown to bring
Not
into your
having
mind.
having a thought.
Apparently not.
His apparently it's a newer take on it. Like apparently he's his own. Like they're their own. He's different from the rest of the clowns. So we'll see. I don't know. I gotta watch it.
Yeah, because we were gonna put that on
I
our
hope that that's the tagline.
different from other clowns.
Different from
I'm not like the other clowns.
one of these things is not like the other.
Yeah, so yeah, that was like we were talking about doing a movie review night for that. We'll watch that and then we'll talk about that in the
Yeah.
episode. So
Definitely.
that might happen.
Sounds good.
But we're about to wrap up. Don't even know where to begin.
This one went off the tracks towards the end.
Yeah, I know he's not allowed to bring anything. Damn it, man! Yo, walleye! You freaking fish stick!
That was great.
It's like he's Piscorian.
Yeah. He's so troubled, that Phantom of the Opera.
Van Driesen.
Oh man, he's our McConaughey today. Alright, so I'm just gonna wrap it up here. Thanks for listening to the Chainsaw Bar. I've been your host with my esteemed guests.
Leah.
Madeline.
And as always, Clayton.
And Gene was
And sometimes Gene.
And Gene was here, but now he's Liberace.
Gene haunts the set.
Gene is now haunting this.
He's the Chainsaw Bar poltergeist.
Yeah.
That seems good.
Yeah.
Yes, it's creepy, that piano.
Till next time, folks.
And yeah, I don't even know. I kind of want to listen to him playing and see if we can get some more bad jokes as he hits a high note. But the poltergeist is done, and we are the Chainsaw Bar. We thank you for listening. Have a good night.